Let's just kill some smugglers. Yeah, I feel like ripping and tearing. Oh, spotted me, did you?
I've trifled with you long enough.
Yes. Ugh.
One can match
I can't. Go help. Go help. Ah, Gaia, move, you idiot. Okay, we're going to have to pull out the big guns. Yeah, I didn't think we needed a Jinx blade this soon, but it seems like these guys have us beat. What's up, Fresh Bros? Welcome back to How to Elder Scrolls, more specifically my little mini-series where I'm going through every class in the Elder Scrolls 1 arena in alphabetical order and reviewing them. And today we have moved on to the Nightblade, the stealthy magician, the sneaky stabby wizard class. So yeah, let's go ahead and hop in the UESP and see what it says about Nightblades in the Elder Scrolls 1 arena. So Nightblades are the 12th class alphabetically in the list of different classes in the Elder Scrolls 1 arena. They have E experience scaling, meaning they level up the slowest out of any class, alongside other classes like healers and sorcerers and spell swords. And they also get a D8 hit die, which is not bad. It's only one above the lowest in the game. They get access to daggers, short swords, sabers, stabs, and short bows as their equipment. They get access to leather armor. They can carry a buckler. They get 50% thieving efficiency, which is the same as an acrobat or a bard, which is pretty nice. They also get 1.5 times their intelligence and spell points, which is more than the bard, though bards are a bit more of a hybrid of all three classes, so Nightblades are more thief and mage lenient. They also get 1% crit chance, and they start with a dagger. So Nightblades are of the mage archetypes. They're one of the mage archetypes. And let's see here. Mages are those mages, or Nightblades are those mages who have perfected their arts to help in activities involving infiltration, spying, and stealth. They are, much like thieves, creatures of the nights, able to use their considerable power to help them in their nocturnal activities. In combat, Nightblades receive a chance per level of scoring a critical hit, which is 3 times damage. Nightblades can pick locks as well locks about as well as rogues. They also receive 1.5 times their intelligence in spell points. And of course, advantages, they possess an average amount of maximum spell points with a 1.5 times multiplier tied with their tied with spell swords. Custom spells with cause, disease, curse, paralyzation, poison, disintegrate, designate as non-target, invisibility, levitate, lock, and open spell effects cost less to buy and cast. And efficiency as at thievery is 50%, and they have a +1 critical strike chance per level, same as acrobats, bards, and rogues. So, you know, like, they're pretty good. Disadvantages, though. Second lowest potential health point gain amongst all of the classes, being a D8. Custom spells with continuous damage spell effects cost more to cast and buy. Honestly, this is a pretty mediocre downside, considering that healers, shoot, you can actually get normal, regular damage. I mean, continuous damage is not really that great anyway, so this is basically not really a downside anyways, because I never use continuous damage. Anyways, relatively limited weapon selection, even though you do get access to sabers, which are pretty good anyways. Can only equip and use leather armor and bucklers, which is not bad. But I guess it is a disadvantage since there are better options. Anyways, notes. Nightblades are similar to bards in that they possess a collection of innate abilities and benefits which lend themselves to both magic and thievery. Unlike bards, however, this is primarily via benefits to magic and spell effects, which when lends themselves to thievery and its associated combat strategies. Nightblades can be seen as the thief-oriented counterpart to spell swords, in that they are both hybrid classes and possess 1.5 their intelligence and spell points. Intelligence, willpower, agility, and speed are all useful attributes for Nightblades. So yeah, I mean, Nightblades are pretty good, it looks like, and I mean, when I did my how-to stealth archer video for Arena, I did actually pick a Nightblade, and there is actually a spell effect that apparently I slept on. Designate as non-target is apparently a better version of invisibility. It's just not really something I looked into that much because I thought it was like a charm person or something. But anyways, that's everything that's stated here in the UESP. I guess we should just hop in the game and see what Nightblade is actually like. Alright, and here we are in character creation. Time to select our class, and of course today we are in fact playing as a Nightblade to, of course, see what Nightblade is like. So, of course, we're going to need a good name for our Nightblade, and I mean, Nightblades are kind of like magicians to an extent, aren't they? Like, their whole thing, their whole gimmick is, like, they use magic to be stealthy. And they're stealthy because of their magic, to an extent. So yeah, they're kind of a magician, really, so I think it'd only be appropriate if I just bring out my old magician character. You know? And maybe, just maybe, I can cook as a Nightblade. So yeah, let's see what Nightblade actually has to offer, and how viable it actually is in game. And furthermore, what it's like to actually play as Nightblade. So of course, Khajiits are actually pretty good for Nightblades because of course he gets high intelligence, agility, speed, and I think willpower is kind of mediocre, but still like good enough. You know, I mean, agility is something you really want a good amount of, and especially intelligence. I feel like I can do a lot better than that, though. So let's go ahead and reroll stats. I mean, that's definitely looking better, right? I mean, willpower's in the dirt, but honestly, I don't think you really use willpower all that often. But I guess I can bump it up by 2 points to... Nope, that ain't even enough. Here, I'll bump up endurance by 2 points. There we go. Yeah, that should be good enough. Alright. Now we, of course, got our character here. Of course, these are more human-like faces. Well, that's fine. I think this face fits the most. Alright. Now let's of course get on in it and see what a Nightblade actually works, how a Nightblade would actually work. So of course here we are starting with our dagger. We got +6s across the board for our armor rating, which is not bad. Nice to have a starting agility of 70, honestly one of the reasons I like Khajiits in this game. And a lot of other games, because they start with a pretty high agility, high hit chance, high armor rating, high everything basically. Though Khajiits in the later games do also get access to Night Eye, which is a very nice spell, which I would kind of have that ability here, but that's fine, that's whatever. Anyways, I'm just going to do my usual little grinding thing. So I'll catch y'all after I get some good equipment. Okay, well this definitely looks promising. A +2 amulet, which that there's, I guess, a Dwemer amulet. So we got +4's armor rating up across the board. We also got what looks like an enchanted longsword. Of course, Nightblades can't use longswords or broadswords, and I mean we also got the broadsword, but Since it's an enchanted longsword, we can definitely sell that and get some good starting gold, which would definitely be nice. So let's go ahead and get our dagger out, and then I guess drop a save here, and I guess we can run through this dungeon and see how far we get, just running around basically, doing our usual little routes here. So let's see here. There might be some goblins out here already. I don't see any. Oh. Says I see a goblin right there. You know, can I fire dart him? Because, I mean, ooh, that takes all of my magicka. And I didn't even successfully fire dart him. Well, let's jump across. Oh god. Of course, he's stuck in the doorway. It is what it is, though. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Don't exactly have a lot of health, but that's fine. Come on, game, turn around. And I'm dead. Alright, it's been a while. It's actually been a while. So I gotta get used to this game. Yeah. So yeah, let's go ahead and hop back into it. Try this again. Yeah, so we're back here now. That's fine. I guess we can save our heal until after we jump across here and deal with these goblins. There we go. Now I can heal up. I mean, that healed up a little bit, but you know. Ooh, we should be at least getting a little bit of experience from this. Not much, but you know, enough. And of course, it is kind of a good thing to not get a lot of experience because of over leveling and having tougher enemies spawn on you way too early. Alright, there we go. And here we are at the shift gate, one of my favorite places to... Oh, I got a level up. You know, how convenient that I always seem to get a level up right as I'm about to step towards the shift gate. And you know what? Here, 3 points might be just enough to... Okay. A 40 willpower is still a -2 defense. Never mind. So not even worth it. Let's see here. Maybe I can just put this all into intelligence. Get some more spell points. Alright, now time to save up here. Of course, agility and intelligence really are your best attributes, because agility is survivability, and then intelligence would be your, well, ability to cast spells. I mean, look at that, light heal's already significantly cheaper. So I can easily just heal up. God, I love playing a magic class. There are some goblins to get some good XP from. Don't even need to waste magic on healing, because, yeah. Oh, Lizard Man. Got anything good for me? A dagger. Nothing. This is actually a pretty good resting section here. Oh. Oh god. Yeah. Yeah, that guy. Bandits, am I right? Every time. Every time. Bandits are always the rest party pooper. You know, they poop the party of your rest. At least in the early game. once you get good gear, then yeah, you can basically just overwhelm a bandit with ease. But before you get good gear, then yeah, you're going to be fighting lizardmen for a while. Or you're going to want to fight lizardmen for a while. Because those guys give a good XP and you don't really need a lot of good equipment to fight them. Same with rats and goblins and yeah, that sort of thing. Low-level enemies.
I see you have.
And there we go.
It is.
So I got enough resting in to get the first quest, so we can go test that out. But right now it's only 6 in the morning, so let's go ahead and I guess rest until it's about, oh I don't know, 8 in the morning, so let's go ahead and rest for another 2 hours. Get ambushed by a
With you died our last.
yet another bandit that would kill us in 3 hits. Ugh. Oh, right. Oh, right. Of course my game would crash. Wouldn't be an arena video if my game didn't crash. Okay, here we are, back at it again. Let's try not to die to bandits or crash this time. Good. We're awake. It's 8 in the morning. No enemies in the distance. Good. Let's go ahead and drop another save, and let's go ahead and go into elsewhere. Ah, elsewhere. Land of the Khajiit. Well, anyways. Land of the Khajiit, land of the cat people. Let's go ahead and get some good loot here, because we do have a sword to sell. And of course a saber to buy, so we can have some good starting gear. And of course a full suit of leather armor. And maybe a short bow, so we at least have a ranged option as a backup. So yeah, of course this broadsword here, we can easily sell that for 7 gold. And this long sword here, let's see here. Ooh, boy. That's a lot of good starting gold there. Well, I may as well try to barter my way through this one to get as much as, like, okay. Barter my way through this one so I can get as much, okay. Barter my way through this one so I can get it. Oh, nice. Let's see here, that was, yeah. Now to just keep countering until eventually we'll get it maybe all comprised. That's good enough for me. Alright. Now that we have 4,000 gold, or 1,400 gold, we should be able to get some good gear here. Oh yeah, and I guess one upside to having a saber is you can actually use a... Oh, that was a Dwemer longsword of Passwall. No freaking wonder it was so expensive. Well, let's see here. I can buy this saber. I'm going to barter it down for 7 gold, 8 gold, 9 gold. Okay, I'll take it for 10. Successfully stole a buckler. Wait, what? Okay, well I accidentally just got myself the paired item for the saber. I didn't see a short sword in there, so I guess that's fine. Okay, yeah, I mean the rest of this is just barely any gold anyways. I'm just going to buy it all. I'm not going to steal any more equipment. I'm honestly surprised I managed to steal that. I guess that is kind of a benefit, because if I remember correctly, intelligence does also affect your thieving stats, so I guess Nightblades having another reason to use intelligence kinda leans them towards being better thieves as well. Like, if that makes sense. You know, like you're kinda, kinda sheltered, like you're kinda just forced to play a thief better as playing a nightblade, you know? But yeah, let's continue buying ourselves a full set of leather armor. That way we can have a better time actually protecting ourselves out there. And maybe, just maybe, we'll actually survive Stonekeep. I can't believe I successfully stole a buckler accidentally. I didn't even mean to do that. Let's see here, this or that. So wearing leather armor is a -3 in armor class, which is actually pretty good. So that brings us down to +1s across the board. Just wearing a full suit like so. Putting on the buckler gives me +0s in my... if I remember correctly, buckler protects hands, and it also protects your right pauldron. I think that's what it is. Unless that's chest. Hang on. Okay, so it is protecting my chest and my hands, right? Yeah, okay. So, I have +0 on my chest and my hands, which is not bad. Now, of course, the saber is 3 to 12 versus my 1 to 6 dagger, so that's a major upgrade. And I guess we can also sell our dagger, because we're not going to need it anymore. So yeah, let's go ahead and sell that bad boy for 1 septum. And I guess we should get out of here before he catches on to the fact that the buckler I'm now carrying is his. And wasn't paid for. But it's fine, it's like 10 gold or something, so I'm sure he would be fine with that. You know, it's a buckler, not a dwarven longsword of passwall. Okay, well anyways, let's go ahead and drop a save here. And I guess we should head on out to the Rahad, so we can start the main quest. Maybe go to the Mages Guild there, since I know where the Mages Guild is at, and see what kind of spells we can get. Because, I mean, we do have a good bit of magic to our person. Oh, and it is still daytime. Nice. Well, anywho. Oh, it's like just barely daytime, isn't it? Oh, it's 6 in the morning. Okay, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good with that. Alright, so let's go ahead and run this way until we find the Mages Guild, because if I remember correctly, yep, it's right here. I've been to Rahad so many times, I still remember where the Mages Guild is. That I can tell you exactly where it's at on the map. Alright, let's see what kind of mystical, magical spells we can make with this guy. So if we go into Spellmaker, we'll of course find that a lot of our effects here can, so Cause. Like, Cause is an interesting spell, because it's just, damages a bunch of attributes, right? Like, it's, like, that's literally all that Cause does. And I guess it is kind of neat, because it's kind of like a poison effect. But yeah, that is what it is. It would be cool if all effects that had the damage attributes, or had the poison damage attributes were actually cheaper. Like, that would be a cool feature. Especially if it was continuous damage as well. Like, if they made it to where continuous damage actually costs less and just straight damage costs more, I feel like that would also be, like, thematically good for a Nightblade, because it would be like a small ticking health poison damage thing. But let's see here. Designate as non-target. Now, may cast offensive spells. Does this also apply to... You see, like, it's saying may cast offensive spells. I guess if that's yes, then it would be like true invisibility, and you can spam spells, but attacking would still reveal you. And I mean, if attacking reveals you either way, and you're not going to be using offensive spells, then there's no reason not to just pick no here. I mean, that already drops the spell cost pretty low. And let's see here, so the chance, and then of course an increased chance, and a duration. So, you know, it's your usual stuff. A 5% per level, like at my current stage, for, oh, I don't know, 10 rounds is pretty expensive. Like, that's already nice and expensive. I don't think I would be able to cast that for a few levels, but I think by the time I could cast that, then yeah, it would be pretty good. So I guess invisibility is the cheaper version. Because yeah, base time and increase per level. So if I just have a basic +3 per level, like, that's more viable. And I mean, that's a solid 7 rounds. Not bad, not bad. I mean, invisibility is invisibility. So yeah, I guess, well, this here is just my getaway. Because of course, you know, the accidental typo was now part of the thing. Get aware! Get aware! Alright. So let's go ahead and get Gert away. And now let's go ahead and look at some other spell effects. I suppose we could also... I guess open is actually cheaper, so that's cool. I mean, if I just have a basic... like, just a basic, 5, like, even if I do... Like, you see, it's definitely one of those spells that would get better as you level up. Like, that's not bad. Like, that's not bad right there. I mean, 75 magicka to have a 15% chance of opening a lock. Not really bad. So I guess we'll just take this just to have it. I mean, we could see if it's viable in such a low level. But I guess we will be leveling up while we're there anyways. So these spells will also get cheaper as they go. I guess it would be also nice to have the canonical Khajiit ability, essentially. So we're going to also get Light. A level 5 Light is good enough, if I remember correctly. And we're just going to have it for a 15 round duration per level. Not bad, not bad. I don't even know how much I think 60 magicka. I think we should be able to cast all of these spells. So yeah, this here is just going to be Night Eye. I mean, these do seem quite expensive, despite some of them being pretty cheap. If I remember correctly, transfer is also cheaper. Which, that is an interesting one. I mean, transfer is like not really viable in the early game, but I guess in the mid game it can be pretty nice. Destroy is good for being able to destroy walls. And I suppose we could take... Suppose we could take something else? I mean, I think silence is cheaper for us. Lock seems like... Honestly, I don't think lock is all that useful in Arena. Because I don't think running away from an opponent and locking a door is all that viable. Because by the time you would lock a door in an enemy's face, they would probably just open the door anyways, wouldn't they? So, you know, not like it's all that viable. But yeah, we got some spells now, so got Gird Away, Open Sesame, and Night Eye. And, oh yeah, I guess we should also get a Create Shield spell too, shouldn't we? Oh yeah, 94 spell points. Not bad, not bad. Let's also get a Create Shield spell, because that is the main reason you would want to have magic. And I completely forgot about Create. Yeah, I guess it's been that long, huh? So let's see here. I can afford currently to get that much. Oh yeah, that's like right on the money too. Okay, nice. So this here is going to be my... I guess this can be false life. I guess, like... I'm just running out of names here. I guess it kind of matches the whole nightblade aesthetic. And of course that's basically all of my gold here, so... Here, we'll cast false life. Oh yeah, not enough spell points. I can cast it next level. You know, that's fine. We are only level 2 anyways, so yeah. Literally the next level it should be good to go. So yeah, and I mean, light heal currently shouldn't... only costs 35 magicka. Okay. Well anyways, let's go ahead and let's get Stone Keep unlocked so we can actually go to Stone Keep and test out this build. Because yes, I'd like to see how far we can get with our little nightblade here. Our little magician. Our little trickster. Our trickster rogue, if you will. Yeah. If I remember, it's just the far south side of town, and a little bit to the east. And now time to go speak with old Queen Blue Bumpka. And of course remember to accept the quest instead of rejecting it. And we're just going to rush on out. Drop our save and make way to Stone Keep. So yeah, Stone Keep awaits. Alright, so here we are in Stone Keep. Going to, of course, go grab my usual loot. This might also get us some good experience. Oh, look at that. New level of experience. We can actually go ahead and bump up our intelligence by 2 points. Ooh, actually, that's a full 5 points of experience. We're going to put all that into agility for that sweet +5 to hit and +5 to defend. That is golden. And just like that, our ooh, look at that, -1s here and +0s there across the board. Look at our spell book here. Here we go. And yeah, that's only 63 points, spell points to cast it now. So yeah, False Life, here we go. Let's go ahead and give ourselves 9 + 9 + 9 + 1 health. Just temporary hit points right there, so that's like what? That's like 28 hit points on top of our health already. On top of what we got already. Which isn't really the god tier, but it's better than nothing. Oh look, another bracelet. I think we already have a bracelet on, but I guess this might be a better one. Oh wait, we don't have a bracelet on. That's an ebony bracelet! Oh, and we also got another enchanted longsword that we can sell. Mine. Mine. Yes. Mine. Definitely. And we, of course, got another crystal. We could sell that. We could sell that. Or, I guess... Let's see here. Let me think. Because... do I want to sell some loot? Do I want to rest here and sell some loot and stuff? Or do I want to just rush ahead and see how far we can get now. I mean, we're only level 3, so it's not like we're going to do much, huh? I mean, look, we got a goblin here. Couple of them. I think I can actually just false life. Nope, can't false life. I can keep save scumming to continue my resting. So I can get all my magicka and health back. And get a bandit to attack us. And of course we do have our shield up, so yeah, I managed to take out a bandit. 8 gold, leather setup. It was just a thief. A basic thief. Let's go ahead and false life up. Suppose this will also get us some good levels anyways, so may as well. Go ahead and save up again. Got yet another bandit. Oh, this one's using a bow. Hey, at least I got a ranged option now. Ooh, 25 gold this time. Short bow. Nice. And it was actually a bow I could use. Thank goodness he wasn't an archer. Alright, let's go ahead and heal up some more. Alright, nice. Now, let's see here. We are only level 3. Do I think I can run ahead any further, or should I actually go back and sell some loot I already have? Because, I mean, I did grab some good loot here. You know, yeah, I guess we should sell some loot, and I don't think we're going to get... You know, I don't think we're actually going to get much better loot than this, actually, now that I think about it, because, like, I don't think there's any more spells I could really buy at the moment, since we're only level 3, even with all that extra loot, and I don't think there's any good sabers in town that I could buy. I don't remember any. So here, we're going Night Eye up, so we can see a little. Oh, got a wolf. Guess it is kind of bad that's... Okay, so we're already got... Our temporary health was not that good. We already got Sid torn to shreds. Oh, critical strike, not bad. I guess we could go... Got another level up. And another 5 points. Tell you what, if I throw these 5 points into intelligence, that brings us up to 102 spell points. I do suppose that what I could do is I could probably get another shield spell. Like False Life can be a nice and cheap spell. And then I can get more spell, another better spell, I guess, to try and see if I can actually survive a little better and a little longer. Because, I mean, don't get me wrong, False Life is good and all, it's just not really a viable spell, because it's only +9 per level. Alright, so, here, let me drop a save here. Got our False Life up. I guess we could actually use Gird Away to just bypass enemies. I guess that is a good use for it. In fact, it's probably the main use for it, but looks like all the enemies are already cleared out of the way. So we can just head back to Rahad, sell some loot, go see the Mages Guild again to, of course, get some new spells. Specifically, another Create Shield spell. Oh, and I guess we could also look at how cheap all of our spells are actually getting so far. So, of course, Gird Away Costs only 30 spell points now. That is pretty good. And let's see here. So at level 4, Open Sesame. Open Sesame is only 37 spell points at level 4, which is pretty good. And let's see here. Open Sesame, that is a 25% chance to open any lock. Let's see here. Night Eye, 43. It's not one of my specialty spells, so yeah, that's not going to get significantly cheaper like other spells. And 47 on False Life, which is, of course, expected. And of course, 102 Magicka. Oh, and how much gold do I currently have? 143. Yeah, I'm going to fix that. Because I guess there might be, if I remember correctly, there was actually a goodish, like a better quality saber somewhere. I just can't remember if it was actually in Rahad here. But I do think I remember seeing a saber for sale in one of these buildings, actually. So let's see here. So let's go ahead and sell some loot. And I guess, real quick, we're going to look at the weapons. Okay, you see, I see a saber, but I don't see a special saber. Maybe I was hallucinating that. Maybe I just misremember. So you have 45 gold for the plate pauldron. Some good loot to sell. Got a longsword. Oh, dear God. My guy. What is that? What? Okay, so I'm just going to sell this for 23,000. Okay. Yeah, like, so we now have 24,000 gold just from one find. I mean, that's just pocket change now, so may as well sell that for its base price. Let's see here. Crystal. Yeah, pocket change. I mean, like, good lord, my guy, how did I get a solid 4, like, that longsword sold for so much gold? That was insane. I guess I can check this weapon vendor as well to see if maybe there's a ebony saber or something crazy like that. Let's see here, because, you know, the better sabers are usually better deals, and it looks like a no is the answer. You don't have any real equipment, sadly. I think the one guy behind the Mages Guild actually sells an ebony war axe and might actually sell some decent equipment there. I think he sells a better saber. He might sell a better saber. But yeah, I guess let's go ahead and get the most expensive shield spell I can, I guess. 'Cause holy crap. That is ridiculous. Like, that's ridiculous considering just how much gold that actually is. Let's see here. So, Spellmaker. We're going to get a new Create Shield effect. Because I want to be able to survive for a pretty good time. Nice long time. So, let's see here. 10 per level. Oh, that's nothing. Let me modify this a little more. 18 per level. More. 19 per level. More. 20 per level. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, that's a pretty good amount of health there. Definitely a substantial amount. This here's the best way to play this game, is playing any magic class. Nightblade is just as busted as any other magic class, cause holy crap. Let's see here. So, I'm going to go with... I guess I'll go with lead cloak. You know, it's just a lead cloak. Put this sucker up and I'm basically unkillable. You see, silence isn't really good in the moment because we're not going to deal with any enemies that are... I guess I could try levitate out. Yeah, I mean, that could just be fun to have. Well, that only costs 3 spell points. Here, let me modify that. I mean, here, I'm gonna throw this up for 5 rounds level then. Yeah, 16 spell points, nice. I guess levitate is cheaper for nightblades as well. But that is, like, incredibly cheap for you. Like, holy crap. Let's see here, I guess we can call this... float. We'll just float. There we go. And yeah, I guess what we could do is try floating around Ghoul Island and just shooting at the ghouls with my short bow from a distance. I mean, I guess that would kinda work like my stealth archer build. I guess I could also run... You know, I'm going to get a destroy floor spell as well. Because I want to see if I can run my stealth archer build. Doing this run, just testing out my stealth archer build again. Because, I mean, I know a little more now. So, yeah, I guess we can get destroy. And we're going to get destroy floor. Just destroy a floor. 50 magicka. And this here's going to be 007. This is going to be... This is going to be... Ravine. Or Raven. No, hang on. Let's see here. This is going to be Obstacle. There we go. Alright. Now we still have 2,200 magicka. Or 2,200 gold to use. That is ridiculous. And I guess what we can do is cast Lead Cloak here. Just so I have an extra 81 temporary hit points. That is just insane that I can just do that. Yeah, let's go ahead and pop over to this store. Because I remember this store having some good stuff in it. Alright, so let's see here. You, my guy, sell... Ooh, you do have a steel saber. Same cost as my other thing, though, so... Probably not all that good. You got a Dwarven Staff of Fire Resistance. Not really that bad of a weapon. But yeah, it seems like you don't really have all that much. I don't think steel is all that much better than just basic. If I remember correctly, steel is literally the same as just the regular weapon itself. So yeah, let's go ahead and, nope. Let's go ahead and hop on over. Back to, oh, can't camp here, yeah, that's right. Hop on over to Stone Keep. And let's go ahead and see how far we can get, just clearing this place out. Now that we're nice and ready. So yeah, let's go ahead and sit here. I'm going to go ahead and rest until fully healed. Oh, enemies. Nothing. This guy's nothing. Alright, let's go ahead and heal up some more. Yeah, no way anyone's gonna go through my lead cloak here. Got a Tono, not gonna be very usable. Let's go ahead and hop into this area. Kill some more rats. Grab some more loot. Yeah, just some more gold. Not bad, not bad. Even more gold. Nice, nice. Now let's see about killing the Minotaur of this place. Because I do remember there being a Minotaur here. Nice crit. I crit him. Where's this Minotaur? I want to see him. I want to see how well I can deal with this Minotaur. Wonder if he only spawns if you try resting on one of these areas. Like if I re-lead cloak and rest, okay. Well, something's out here. Is it the Minotaur? There he is. Yeah, nothing. But there we go, got some extra XP. Not bad, not bad. Let's now rest here. Enemies nearby. I guess it's the goblins in the next room over. So let's go ahead and rest in this room. Maybe that'll be far enough away. There we go. Oh, no. I didn't want to... Okay. Rest for 10 hours. Alright, let's, I guess lead cloak up and fully rest again. That'll only take 8 hours. Or around 10 hours, actually. Then I suppose I could... just night eye up and run through the rest of this area. You know, just check out the surroundings. Kill the goblins, the wolves, and whatnots. Come on, kill the wolves. The wolves. The wolves are everywhere. There we go. Sliced them to bits. The morning wolves. And we're going to go ahead and rest up here fully. Gonna go ahead and reload cloak. After I drop a save, of course. I guess I should do my full routine. Yeah, I keep forgetting that this side is where my spells are. This side is to rest up. And let's see here. Suppose we'll go ahead and get my night eye out. Then I suppose I can drop a save. Nope. Not there. Save here. And then I suppose what I could do, step out here. We're going to float out into the water and we're going to pull out our bow and take care of all these skeletons without ever having to touch them. So yeah, let's see how well my bow works. Yeah, if I'm just out here, I can literally just shoot at these guys from a distance. Hell, I could even float over here just in case my spell wears off. I can just shoot at these guys. And I mean, you're gonna hear me slapping them. Wow, this is A grade here. As long as I keep right clicking. Come on. There we go. Took out one of them. I'm taking this guy out. Now this here's proper stealth blading. Proper stealth archery. You know? Just taking him out from a distance from the other island over. Shooting with my longbow. Or my short bow, actually. I mean, this should also give me some good experience, too. I'm actually surprised I haven't hit another level up already. Yeah, I'm in range. It's hard to tell because of the sound stuff. Because, like, only one sound plays at a time, so it's hard to tell when you're actually hitting the guy, but there we go. Oh, gotta level up. Alright. Now, let's see here. What do I put this in? Suppose I could put it in intelligence. Get a little more magicka in this. You know, now that we have our 75 agility, and that's 72 intellect right there. Intelligence. We already got our, we're already level 5, which is not bad. Let's go ahead and get our saber out, just in case more enemies spawn while we're here. And I suppose we could just cutlass the rest of the enemies up close and personal. Let's go ahead and rest up until fully healed. I'm gonna reload, re-lead cloak up. That's of course going to give us 101 hit points now, which is really nice. And now what I guess we can do is just night eye for the. Oh, let's not get in the water. Cats hate water. Everyone knows that. Yeah, let's go ahead and just slice the rest of the skeletons up. Critical strike twice, nice. And I guess there is treasure in here, huh? I usually don't even grab this treasure because I can barely see in here, and these guys tear most of these classes to shreds. But I mean, when you have 101 hit points at the... I don't think I actually saved. I think I got cocky and... Well, I mean, we saw how busted our initial strat was. I guess, that's crazy that they went through 100 hit points that easily. But hey, I mean, we can fly over here with ease. I guess we could just auto-spawn in as many skeletons as we can. I mean, if we take a few hits, that's not bad. Because, I mean, we can just fly over here so we're nice and lined up. Everyone's lined up like they're in one of those Carnival Duck games. I guess we can do this once again, get our level up and whatnot. And I guess I can actually save this time, instead of getting cocky and thinking that I can just tear through these skeletons up close and personal. So yeah, note to self, Nightblade is not immortal. Shield does not make your Nightblade anywhere near immortal. You still have pretty low HP. I mean, this damage this damage with the bow is definitely good. Oh! I think we also... No, it says you see a skeleton. I thought that said critical strike for a second. I mean, if you can get critical strikes on bows still, that would be cool. I don't know if it's actually possible with Nightblade, but I mean, this is definitely something neat to do. Being able to just take out enemies from a distance, all because you can, well, while being able to easily see them without them being able to reach you. I guess you could do this as an archer and have a better shot at it, pun intended, because, you know, you get your crit chance with bows, and of course you're allowed to use longbows. You're allowed to use Ariel's bow, strongest bow in the game. And, I mean, how far have we been going on? I think we've been going on for a bit of a while, so I guess we will have to try and get to the center island and see if we can get it done. I mean, I feel like this has been a nice bit of an hour of grind time. I feel like it's getting close to that time. Of course, you're probably looking at this video and we're probably well into the hour and a half mark. But yeah. Oh, did my bow just break? My bow just broke. Okay. So note to self, bow durability is a thing. Here, I guess we can finish the skeleton off with a fire dart. Finish the skeleton off with 2 fire darts. Finish the skeleton off with my saber up close and personal. There we go. There we go. Got my level up. Oh, and that's only 3 points this time. Yeah, I guess that's on me for getting cocky there. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get our rest up done here. And then I guess make sure to save this time after I get my lead cloak reapplied. And of course my night eye active. I guess it is getting cheaper now. I mean, we're only level 5. How, nope, not that safe. Since we're level 5, how cheap are these spells actually getting here? And now that I actually put my save down. So Gird Away, my invisibility is 24 spell points. Open Sesame is now 30. Oh, and of course Open Sesame now has a 30% chance, a 30% chance to open any lock. And Night Eye costs only 35 magicka. False Life only costs 38. And Lead Cloak only costs 82. Which is not bad. Oh, and I guess we do also have Float, which costs only 13. And Obstacle, which only costs 40. I guess we're not going to be using Obstacle, but you know, it's nice to have. Ooh, actually, now that I think about it, I can actually use Obstacle here. So I did drop my save. Let me go ahead and use Obstacle to basically create a bit of a area. So yeah, now these skeletons can't reach me, but if I remember correctly, I can actually reach them at the right angle. And I mean, if I still had my bow, there we go, critical strike and all. Yeah, so I can reach them without them reaching me. This is actually more viable than doing the bow strat. Yeah, look at that. All I had to do was destroy the floor. Now we can get the loot in here. And I actually never grabbed the treasure like this. But I mean, hey, we're getting a lot of loot in here. Getting a lot of loot this time. This is a very successful class. Very successful build, too. Oh, and let's see what our floor there does in the distance. We fully heal and I guess re-lead cloak and fully heal and then I guess re-night eye. We'll actually see it in the distance. Oh, the floor is still destroyed. Oh, that's nice. So I guess it does actually stay saved in the dungeon until you actually decide to be rid of it. And now we can actually go ahead and decide to float on over to the island instead of actually going there the classic way. And then of course we can just fly up and swing at these guys from a distance. Good lord. Seems like these ghouls still take a lot of hits. I guess I am not raising my strength any. But that seems to be a lot of hits. Oh. Okay, I may as well hop on the island. He's starting to hit me, so. There we go. Alright, well we got to the main treasury. It looks like these ghouls are starting to actually hit me now. So let me just at least false life up. That way I have some more temporary hit points. I killed that ghoul and actually gained a level of experience from it. Oh, nice. That means I can bump this up to 75. That's as high as I would like to keep that for now. It's not like I'm going to bring it any higher, and then I guess work on speed next. Yeah, so that brings us up to 112 magicka. Level 6 now, which is not bad. I guess we could try to rest in here, but there are enemies nearby, so perhaps we should just fly out to the bridge, rest up now that we've healed up. Oh god. Of course, that's the downside to being on an elevated position. With float, is it lags the cursor. Makes it harder to actually use anything. Okay. Let's go ahead and re-lead cloak up. Let's go ahead and rest up. And let's go ahead and night eye. That costs even less magicka now, so. And we have a little more magicka too. So that's good. Let's go ahead and float up. There we go. We can fly on over here now. I hear those ghoulies hanging out around here. Let's see about Open Sesame. What are my chances? Locke has nothing to fear from me. I got 2 tries. Locke has nothing to fear from me. And I'm out of spell points. Well, I'm certain it would be better in later levels, but I mean, early game isn't all that great. I guess I could try smashing the lock open. There we go. And grabbing the loot inside. So yeah, I mean, we got all the loot here. Looks like we're able to at least get some of these locks open if we can. There we go. That was a successful pilfering. So yeah, I guess this class does good after all. I mean, here's the scroll parchment. Of course, levitating makes it a little harder to reach it. Come on, game. Here we go. There we go. So yeah, there we go. We've obtained the parchment. We got that ready. And I guess that's wrapping it up for Nightblade. So yeah, we've hit level 6. We got a few good spells. We tested them out, and honestly, we can do pretty good. I feel like this class isn't all that bad. Though, honestly, I will say a bit of a gripe of mine is I didn't really see much of a use of being able to turn invisible. I guess there were some times. I guess I could have turned invisible in a few of those instances, but honestly, there was no reason to not just use a false life spell or just to extra temporary health spell just to act as a buffer to push through an encounter. I guess in the later games, some of the enemies might be a little tough, but honestly, you do enough damage as is that you don't really have a need for invisibility all that much. So it's honestly not all that viable. Now, designate as non-target is apparently like invisibility, but on crack, and you can actually hit enemies while invisible, and they still won't react to you. I just haven't really tested it, and honestly, I don't know if it's good or not because it seems like it's very late game stuff, anyways. Much like being able to give yourself the ability to absorb 100% magicka at will, essentially. So yeah, I mean it's not bad. This class is definitely pretty well rounded. Honestly, I would rate Nightblade as a solid. I'd say a solid 6 out of 10. Maybe a 7 out of 10. Yeah, 7 out of 10. Because, I mean, yeah, it's definitely a pretty good class. For a magic class, it's definitely a little on the weaker side, I suppose, because it doesn't have as many combative abilities as other classes, but, I mean, hard to really complain about a magic class. You still get all the spell points you need and whatnot. I feel like Bard is definitely better at being able to bruise through situations since you get chain armor, which protects you a little more, makes you a little less squishy, which is really nice for a spellcaster. But yeah, I mean that's only my opinion. And I mean Nightblades, they seem easy to pick up. I would definitely put their learning floor, their skill floor, is definitely somewhere on the lower ends. Skill ceiling is, I'd say, a bit mid to high tier, since I mean you can definitely do a lot with Nightblades, and there's definitely a good bit to learn with Nightblades. I mean, there's some stuff I don't know about Nightblades, so I definitely say, but I'd say that Nightblades don't seem like they're all that hard to learn, because like stealth archer is just a bit of a broken concept in just about any game, and I mean, you can definitely create some good scenarios for being able to just deal with enemies at a distance with this class. But yeah, that's. I hope you all found this video informative, and I hope you all enjoyed this video. This has been your bro Frostbrew, and I think I'm going to catch you on the next one. Later!